ready?
Okay, ready.
So, the vitreous is the material that fills the eyeball, the inside of the eyeball. So it's this thick jello when you're born, and then when you get older, it becomes more watery. So
Okay.
in the inside here, it fills the whole eyeball, and when it starts to get watery as you get older, it starts to contract, and when it contracts, it shrinks on itself, and then it peels away from the retina. So normally it fills up the whole thing up to the orange line, the
Right.
orange inside, and when it peels away like this.
Yeah.
And so when it peels away like that, a lot of times you see spots inside there. And that's where the
Okay.
floating spots and the lines are in your vision.
Which one here? The yellow one here? The yellow?
The orange is the retina.
the orange,
The orange is the
okay.
retina. The vitreous is the inside cavity.
Yeah.
So when it peels away, a lot of times you get the spots. And that's
Yeah.
what I think has happened. In the right eye, for sure that happened, actually.
Yeah,
The right eye, I can see the vitreous is peeled away. The retina did not tear, though, so you're okay right now.
Yeah.
In the left eye, your actually vitreous has not fully peeled yet. And
Yeah.
I can tell because I did the pictures and the scans
Yeah.
that actually showed it did not fully separate yet. So in the right eye, the vitreous peeled away. The left eye, it's still partially attached.
Yeah.
You still have floaters in both eyes and nothing's torn.
Okay.
So right now we're still okay. But I'm going to see you back in a month just to make
you
sure
mean
that...
you mean both eyes okay? Not
Both
here
eyes are
yet?
okay right now. Both
Yeah.
eyes are okay right now. The right eye, the vitreous has separated, not the retina. The right eye vitreous is separated, that inside here. And the left eye, the vitreous hasn't actually fully separated yet.
Okay.
I thought it might have, but I wasn't convinced, and which is why I got the test that showed it had
Yeah.
not separated in the left eye. So anyway, I'll see you back in a month, and we'll check both eyes out just to make sure the retina still doesn't tear.
Okay.
And if it does, then we'll check it out again. Picture of the retina here. Like if you take just like this section,
Oh, okay.
you take this section, like
Yes.
in this area here,
Right.
it would be like that part of the retina laid up against like that.
Okay.
So what's useful about this test is sometimes this stuff inside here is clear, so it's hard to see that. Because
Right.
when you look in the eye, you can't see it because it's clear. But you want to see whether the clear stuff is still up against this part of the retina. So
Okay.
sometimes on the test you can actually see when you do a microscope scan,
Yeah.
the retina is here, but you actually see this little line
Right.
on top of it, this green line that's like a faded line.
Yeah.
That's actually part of the vitreous, it's still attached. So you can see it's still attached actually.
Yeah.
So in the left eye, it's actually has not separated fully yet. But obviously you have floaters, but it hasn't separated
Okay.
fully yet, which is what I thought may have been the case when I looked in your eye. But I wasn't sure until I got the scan. If you look at the other eye, the right eye,
Yeah.
in the right eye scan, the vitreous is fully separated because I don't see that line on top of it anymore.
Uh-huh.
Do you see? I don't know if you saw the
okay.
difference.
Right.
Over here, there's no line on top of it.
Uh-huh.
Like it's just the retina by itself. So I'm certain the right eye vitreous is separated.
Yeah.
Again, you see
Yeah.
the retina here? There's no
Yeah.
line above
I don't
it.
see, yeah.
And you go back to this one. You can see, again, this line above it right here.
Yeah.
And you can see that line
Uh-huh.
above it here.
Right.
That line above it right here. So that's the vitreous we're talking about.
Uh-huh.
So anyway, the right eye is separated, the left eye hasn't fully separated. We just need to...